Well, speaking about it, we've already seen one Razor from the offlane carry, Mind Control doing that from Enigma Galaxy. I think it was in our second series we cast?
Probably.
But, yeah, he looked really good on it. I don't think they were able to carry to the win in the end. dyrachyo is going to get pretty down low. One more right click. It connects. Oh. Kasane's going to be able to pick up the first blood.
That was such a bugged attack. It felt like he shouldn't hit. Smoke here towards Timado. He does not have his OT learned, but he's saving a skill point, so could potentially turn things around if he doesn't get chain stunned.
Cookie comes out, they get the stun onto the Phoenix. Phoenix can get himself away from this one. The Icarus dive comes out, but he flew too close to the sun. Echo Slam's going to be used. The wall's been dropped now as well. Ari's going to get low. He's going to go down here. It's going to be the kill onto Whitemon. Ari's going to go down next, and then the chase away. Quinn's going to get pretty darn low as Kasane. He says, alright, enough is enough. Timado pops that ultimate, but it's only going to be onto the creeps, and is Ace going to be able to get himself away after dropping the wall and running? Ace, he uses the vacuum. Really good up to the high ground now, but Ace, he's still trying to get himself away from this one. The axes fly through, and at range, Ace, can he get himself out? There is going to be that spirit. It's not the full spirit vessel. It is just the urn, but they do get the kill onto Ace.
It's actually TSM that rotates first.
Okay, they're going to go for the smoke. We've got the party hat on Bryle, so he's looking to celebrate something, and it might be the kill onto Ace. They jump in. Do they want to go for this? I mean, the wall has been dropped here from Ace. Spirit Vessel's going to go as well. The vacuum's out. He's trying to use his illusions. Surge away, rolling boulder will not connect. He's underneath the tier 2 town now as well. Bryle, is it going to be enough damage? He's trying to move away from these rolling boulders, and Ace, he's getting low. He will go down to the Spirit Vessel in the end, but the Fisher gets committed out on Bryle. One more right click. The Echo Slam. He does take down the ES at the end. Even Seleri getting a kill onto kasane, and dyrachyo helping out the...
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, this hero has such a ceiling.
So it's not the best thing in the world, but it's not the worst thing in the world if one of your supports dies. And this might be a little bit worse here. Kasane, he's used some more. The good strike's going to come out. There's going to be the Storm Hammer now as well. Was the follow-up? It's going to be the Mortar Kisses with the Fisher. And they get the damage. They blow up the Razor. And they're even going to be able to go further on. And Ari, I don't think you're going to be able to protect this one on your own. Yeah, and don't forget a couple of those stacks that TSM stacked up were stolen by Gaimin Gladiators when they went to Genkari. So, even though the stacks are there, there might be a kill as well. Did they get the damage onto Bryle? Bryle wall's going to be dropped. Can't get himself away from this one. He is trying. Even the egg being dropped for this. But I think tOfu's going to come in and scramble it here. Breaks it down, and yeah, tOfu walks off. Just like, yeah, and what? He is out of there. 2 easy kills for Gaimin Gladiators.
But if you're picking into a shaker, I think you're going to struggle. I don't think there's going around that. As good of a Nurse Spirit player you are, this is just a really hard matchup.
Yeah, and we'll see if they're going to be able to get out of this now as well. They're going to go through the Twin Gate. 3 heroes here. Oh, no, the Storm Hammer! It stops them in the tracks! This is a fresh Aegis now as well. They've got the Troll locked down. Timado, the Aegis has been popped. And are they going to bring Razor right back through the gate here? They've got 5 heroes stacking up. I think they're just going to let him go here. Timado, yeah, no way to get himself away from this one. The Ice Path keeps him locked down. The damage, they get the kill. The jump forward from the Sven. He just catches everybody there. And by everybody, I mean Ari as well as Timado, because Kasane was just through the gate, but even he might not be able to escape his fate here. The Echo Slam comes through into the Storm Hammer, into the right clicks. They take him down as well.
Whew. Yeah, great performance from Quinn. And they will try and get a counter here with Ace. The kickback, nice Ice Path.
Yeah, they tried to get the suplex off onto him. He's going to be dragged back into it now, but you've got the Macropire down, you have that wall, you have the vacuum, you have the Ice Path, you have absolutely everything in the kitchen sink here trying to get it. An Ace, he's going to be able to get out. He is fine.
Yeah, that's the standard dyrachyo play. You know, either gets the Wisdom Rune praised or he dies and that Twitch chat rejoices. But this time, he will prevail, as I don't think Timado will.
You know, there is going to be the ult coming through now as well. The Mortar Kiss is being dropped. You've got Quinn trying to dive himself in onto this one, but the turnaround's going to come. dyrachyo, can he get himself away from this one? The Force Staff comes out. He is going to be locked down for a little bit, and it's going to be, it looks like the Snapfire taking a lot of this damage, so they do get the kill onto the Snap. And can they go for any more here? Supernova has already been used, but nobody in range of the egg break, and Ace wants to come right back in. Storm Hammer onto Ari. Do they get the damage? The Fisher's going to be there now as well. They do get the damage off as well. Razor in the middle of them. He's got his Storm off, and he's looking to try and chase on to dyrachyo. Can he get himself away from this one? The damage is just stacking up. Spirit Vessel here onto Quinn. Quinn's going to try and get himself away. Ace, he might be the sacrificial lamb. He's being left behind. They're going to try and turn now onto the Razor. Kasane, a little bit too far ahead of the rest of his teammates. He might go down to the Macropire. Seleri gets the kill. They do take down Ace, and it's a bit of a hunting ground now. dyrachyo trying to do what he can with the lifesteal coming out from the Mask of Banners to get himself into a good place, but it looks like the chase is on. Bryle, though, does he get caught out in the back lines before that BKB is up? He's about 2/3 of the way through it, but 2/3 ain't enough. He's still going to be a third away. The jump comes in. Quinn sees him and throws him into the fissure, into his doom. Bryle, he's going to be cleaned up, and Ace does get it from a distance because, you know, he did most of the work there. Okay, well, Timado, he's going to try. He's got the sidekick come on as well. That's one thing that I didn't consider in the draft. You know, the new sidekick now, it's not like the 6-second. It's just there. As long as you are literally a sidekick to the hero that you're putting it on, or you have a little sidekick alongside you, it does just go. They're going to try and make the jump, and Bryle's going to be able to get the BKB off the wall. The roll comes through, and Bryle, he's going to be caught out in no man's land now as well. He's going to be able to get himself away from this. He's going to be caught at the end of the roll now. Ice Path comes out. They're going to be able to get the kill. The jump comes through. They take him down. Mega kill here for dyrachyo as he carry on going. The leap comes in from Quinn. Quinn's got his BKB going. Kasane, he's just going to be straight up deleted now as well. The wall gets dropped. There's going to be the ultimate coming out from the troll. Can he do anything from this? Suplex City comes out here from Ari. Ari's going to try and do what he can. And yeah, they've got the back lines. Look at this cleave. Kasane, one more right click. He might go down to this one. And Timado, he's just trying to do his best. 2 versus 1 as well as whatever's being added on from the wall. dyrachyo gets the kill onto Kasane. They're going to carry on going now as well. Timado, he's in the pit. He's caught out in the fissure. Can they get themselves on the back line onto this? Timado, he's just trying to run himself away. Caught in the ice path. And they want to carry on going. Quinn's going to be there. They catch him out. One more right click. One more anything. It'll do the damage to get the kill on Timado. He's going to be able to get himself away. Yule Scepter for a little bit longer just to draw out his fate, and eventually in the end Quinn will pick up the kill. What's that? Just in time for Roshan to spawn? Don't mind if I do if you're Gaimin Gladiators. Though they probably don't know he's spawning.
It's like the fight's totally different, but you miss a roll and it feels so underwhelming if you compare that roll with how Rolling Thunder, with how Onslaught from Primal Beast works.
You know, he puts him in the drawer and he remembers him, and like a year's time brings him out for a little bit and then sticks him back in the drawer again. So, yeah, how do TSM think they could play around this hero and not have it nerfed off? So, Bryle actually wants to go in again, though. The rolling ball that comes out, he's just too far away from his team this time. Ace will be caught out. Does he have the mana? He's going to be able to pop these greaves, so the fish is going to be there, but he has the BKB on Timado. There is going to be the cheese being eaten here. Wall goes down, and maybe once again, Timado's going to be caught in the trap. It's going to be a repeat of the last one. We've seen it about 5 minutes ago here, and now the Echo Slam. He catches 2. The vacuum's going to be there as well. Into the ice path, and they clean up 2. They clean up Timado, which is a very big one. Ari's going to leave himself right back out of this one, though. Do they want to carry on going in? The jump comes in from the Sven, and the Fisher, it blocks him off, but he still gets the kill onto Ari, and Quinn was saying that was my kill. Darn it. He's a decent building hitter, so that by the time the troll's back up, you're going to be 2 racks down. Hell, they might just go for mega creeps here and force TSM to try and fight them out of the base.
Some cooldowns are missing, though. I think you don't want to fully commit, or at least you want to kind of bait TSM out of their base. Alright, Bryle, this is it. This is the moment.
They're gonna maybe try and turn. Is it a great bait, mate? They're gonna try and go right back onto it, and Timado, he is dead. And they're gonna be able to go for even more on this now as well. He's forced to buy back. Do they want to carry on catching onto Bryle? Bryle, his BKB is going. Kasane's on the chase. That static link is gonna be broken now as well. The ice path comes out. Seleri, he might be the sacrificial ram as the rolling ball that comes in once again. Quinn, though, he wants to carry on going. He wants to turn this one around. He's got that Aegis, and Quinn, he's on a mega kill streak. He's going for more. And Timado, the ultimate kisses are gonna be starting to drop now as well. Ari gets taken down. It's gonna be near last man standing here. The GG is going to be called. 32 minutes in. We weren't too far off that SF1 versus 1 time in here. And just look at the hero damage coming through. 30k from Quinn. TSM, it was a good try, but in the end, Gaimin Gladiators, game number 1 goes their way. Yeah,
I think going back to the draft, I honestly don't think TSM put themselves in the best position to win this game. But finally, you know, TSM with a very oppressive lineup. I really want to see how Timado's going to look like, because I think this Monkey King this tournament is a new one for him. He played a lot of PA, a lot of Troll, but Monkey King is the first one.
Ace, he's going to be caught out here by all 5 heroes. Is he going to be able to get himself back towards the tier 1 tower? Timado picks up the first blood. So good start for him there. And yeah, I mean, it's just right off the bat here. TSM wanting to get aggressive. And yeah, Whitemon, he's not got the most health, but he does have that leech seed if he can get in there to use it onto Ace. And Ace has got to be careful about how far forward he comes. There's the leech seed, there's the slowdown as well coming through. And Ace, he is going to go down. Phoenix trying to do what he can up against Whitemon, but Whitemon, he's out of there. He does not care. I mean, Quinn's he's gonna be able to get himself towards the shield rune, picks that one up. He's got his full bottle there as well. But yeah, no, looking at the actual net worth here, you can see that even though it's going well for him, he's still about 400, 500 gold behind it. And Timado now, he might actually go down. One more right-click tOfu. He's gonna be able to get some revenge against the Monkey King. The Inkswell comes out. Kasane, is it the time for Gaimin Gladiators to turn it here? It's not. It doesn't seem like. Ari backstabbing from behind now as well. Well, we're going to see the Hawks diving through. Dyrachyo, can he run himself away from this one again? He's going to be low on mana. Those Hawks, they are still going here. Dyrachyo, he's trying to right-click it down, but it just boops him on the head once again. The axes fly through. Dyrachyo gets himself that healing Lotus. How much? Oh, it was close, and it still comes off. And I guess Dyrachyo is wasting time, but the only thing he's doing, he's wasting his own time here. The double boundless strike once again, but Ace and tOfu make it back towards that tier 1 tower.
Yeah, he ended up going for the phase boot, so you kind of asked about the Vanguard. You really need the move speed of Windlace and phase boots to kind of get your distance away, and then he's going to go back to the Vanguard. So all the timings of the center, not only he's under farm, but they're going to be delayed. Usually a lot of centers get away with Brown Boots, Vanguard Blink, whereas here, had to buy the phase boots and the Windlace in a lane that he already farms lower.
Timado though. There is going to be the heal coming through here from it. Doesn't matter the tree, and it's not going to be enough, but he will go down in the end, and Ace follows him. tOfu, it's going to be the double kill for Bryle. He picks up both of those. As in fact, no, it wasn't. It looks like it was either the creeps or the tower split up the ace kill, but still, he was there. He gets credit, and Ari's going to be able to get himself down. And good rotation coming out there from the Templar Assassin just to help out. Well, not help out his bud, but I guess get some revenge after the fact. And now the Roar comes out, and the Grimstroke. There is going to be the Inkswell coming through. Quinn, who's rotated himself up to the top lane. Can he get this kill onto Kasane? Kasane's going to go down, and Seleri, he gets the credit from the grave. Let's see. I mean, Whitemon's down here to help protect Timado. It's going to be a full wrap. Yeah, they have that Supernova coming out now as well from tOfu. They're going to break the smoke onto Whitemon. He was the furthest one forward, trying to protect his teammates. Inkswell comes out onto Quinn once again. Can they get the kill? There's going to be the Overgrowth coming out now, and I don't think it's going to connect here on the Inkswell. And in fact, with those multiple kisses, Rolling Thunder will come through. But Quinn taking a lot of damage. The Roar now onto Ace, and Ace is going to be taken care of. Rolling Thunder, can he get the kill? He does get the kill onto Ari here. Quinn on his exit. I say exit, but one more right click. Timado gets him. And at least tOfu is going to get an Observer Ward on his way out. But good fight again, going the way of TSM.
Every single core on the side of TSM is doing quite well, and they have decent ways of forcing stuff. They have this Beastmaster for the towers, they have the TA for Roshan. I think with this tower falling, if they can get it, TSM is going to be in a really good spot. Oh my lord!
Seleri pops before the Inkswell pops, and now you've got 3 heroes. There is going to be the Stone Gaze coming through, but he's going to be out of mana. Can they try and force this one down here? Dyrachyo trying to get himself out. He's got those healing Lotuses to be using. Medusa's trying to get out. Multiple kisses will be dropped. Uses that Lotus to Seeds of Serenity again. We get a picture of Quinn for no reason, and then Bryle will get the kill onto Dyrachyo.
Yeah, it's rare to see games where GG looks like this, but it's mainly due to TSM drafting well and playing their lanes. Yeah, one thing though, he did lose his Curve of a Butterfly. This is a timing that unfortunately it's going to be lacking here for a minute, so it's not that big of a deal. Aegis is going to be over anyways. That's when GG would like to play aggressive as they find Mr. Quinn.
Oh, Quinn cliffs himself. He will be able to get it down there with his shield crash, but can he get even further? He cannot. He's just straight up dead. Timado will be able to get that last right click there. Aegis will be reclaimed, and Quinn maybe doesn't know the boundaries of his hero just as well as maybe Dyrachyo does.
But they don't feel like they have to win this game in, let's say, the second Aegis. I honestly feel like they perceive this game as even in the late game, which it might be true, honestly. Oh,
they're going to be able to get more out of this now as well. Dyrachyo, he might want to carry on going with the backline. Timado jumps himself in. Seleri's going to be in a whole load of trouble. There's going to be the Swashbuckler now as well. And now Timado gets that BKB off, trying to chase onto Dyrachyo. Dyrachyo, can he get himself away from this one? His career is back alive. He might be able to get that butterfly out during this fight. Chases down. Wukong's Command's going to be there now as well. The Supernova Sunray combo will be there. And he looks at the chase onto Bryle. Bryle, what can he do? He is going to crack that egg. And Ace, even with 4,000 health, he is going to be burst through. And TSM's on the chase. He's going to try and get himself on top of Quinn now as well. There is going to be that Wukong's Command. It's going to be the tree jump into it, and the chase comes through. Quinn's caught out in no man's land. Only Dyrachyo left, and Dyrachyo, he has to make a full retreat all the way back into base. He's going to try and 1v5 it looks like, but all 5 of them, they are going to be getting low here, and Dyrachyo is going to try and do his best. You've got the TP from the Grimstroke. Dyrachyo, can he turn this one? He's going to be able to push them back. He is getting everybody scared, and he does. He 1v5s. He forces everybody away from his base like an old man saying, "You kids, get off my lawn!" And then Well, with the Grimstroke coming back through here, the furthest one forward on his team's Whitemon's Invis in those trees, though. They know what dyrachyo is. How are they going to try and engage on this one? There is a gem on the Snapfire now as well. dyrachyo just walking himself forward here. There is a trap on the ground. He might even want to put pressure onto the tier 1. Whitemon behind, though. How brave is he going to get? There's going to be the Manta style being popped right after that silence. The roar comes out. Do they have the protection now, though? He's doing way too much damage. He's still a little squishy boy here. And now the Stampede's going to be used, but they get the counter Grimstroke. Soulbind's going to be used before he does die here. Egg gets broken once again. Whitemon, he might go down to the Rolling Thunder. No, Quinn, he just says, I am out of here. Doesn't even stop to get the kill onto Whitemon first. They take down 4, and Quinn, the only survivor.
Primal Roar. Nice read from TSM, and because Roshan is dead, this is actually more painful for Gaimin Gladiators. If it was only a Roshan, they should be okay, but now they're gonna lose Seleri, and no buybacks on Dusa and Centaur. This is a lane of Barracks.
This is pain for Gaimin Gladiators.
Bottom, no, yeah, they're just going towards their big jungle. Unfortunately, they're too late. TSM's draft is very good at taking Roche, as we established.
Again, the crit stick comes out. TSM, they don't care. They're going to take away the enemy disruptor, the enemy tormentor, and get themselves the shard on Timado. So it's... What is the shard on the Monkey King? I can never remember. We'll come back to it in a second here. dyrachyo's going to walk himself in with a double damage rune. He's going to try and clean up, but it's the Primal Spring thing. No, it's the Balance Strike thing. The Primal Springs yourself in. dyrachyo is completely out of mana. He's completely out of health. He's going to try and do what he can with that great Healing Lotus. But is it going to be enough with the Wukong's command going? dyrachyo, he's just going to be cleaned up here. tOfu is on the back lines. He's trying to do what he can, but they still get the kill. Timado with a double kill now. They clean up absolutely everybody. Kasane's on a killing spree. Timado wicked sick. Ari on a mega kill streak, something like that. And yeah, Gaimin Gladiators 30 minutes in. I can't even remember the last time they got a kill. They are just gonna call it here. 31-7. TSM over a kill a minute and a 30k net worth lead as well.
I told you I would take those odds for this game any day of the week, and TSM, they deliver. They've been more and more consistent this year.
We'll see how he wants to try and play this. Again, with the Nature's Prophet build, I'm expecting no treants until, oh god, going, you know, really deep into the levels here. But Timado, chase on Blood Grenade's going to come through. He does actually drop the Sprout, but can they get on top of tOfu here? tOfu taking a whole lot of right-click damage. Timado, there's going to be the body blocks coming out from Ace. One more right-click. Is it going to be enough? Not underneath the tier 1 tower, it ain't. And Timado has to give up the Ghost there. Ace, though, Magic Missile. Are they going to trade? They do. They trade one for the other. And tOfu gets out alive, but they do get the kill onto the Tide. Meanwhile, Kasane, he is being punished here in this top lane.
Because that is the hero that does the highest amount of damage inside of TSM. And if you can kill that Sven a couple of times, that is also the highest priority here. The hero you want to shut down on GG.
Also, has Ari just not been watching Gaimin Gladiators games for the past year? Every time, he's just throwing out a tip there, gets his courier, throws a tip, mid lane, Bryle, he's gonna be taken down. And, okay, Magic Missile comes in, but Whitemon won't be able to follow up. And yeah, no, he's not gonna try and close the gap, he's just gonna walk himself back into the lane. And
yeah, no Gush and no tOfu wasn't willing to attend that, but he's going to attend this mid lane.
Yeah, Bryle, he comes in. There is going to be the Remnant being dropped now as well, and Bryle, he might go down a second time here.
Nice
the TP
entry.
comes through, and Quinn gets the kill. And Quinn, the past... Oh, Magic Missile, though. Whitemon can get the kill. He's going to be able to get the revenge kill onto tOfu and get another stack off. Looks like he will do. Bryle now, you can see the net worth. He's not as high up as he was in that second game. You know, Bryle at this point, he was running the show. He was up there. He was looking for those stacks. I'm getting close to about 7 or 8k, I think, at this point in the game. And looking to get the, you know, the Dragonlance coming out, the Blink Dagger, Ari with the Spike Carapace. Do they want to go for any more, though? There is going to be the Impale coming out onto Ace. Ace, though, big tanky boy. He throws at the Ravage. He just connect. Is this going to be a defensive one? Or can they make something happen from this? The Warlock is going to drop the ultimate on top of the Pulverize. And Kasane now, he needs to try and move himself away. The upheaval comes out. There's going to be the swap. Really nice swap to keep Kasane alive, but it does mean that the bench takes that Meteor Hammer to their face. Ari's going to get low. Can he get himself away from this one? Because you've got the rotation, you've got the damage from the Golem coming out as well. And it is going to be a 2-for-1. Really well done, but they do get the kill onto Quinn. And now they might even be able to take down Ace. Ace, can he get himself away from this one with the help of tOfu? tOfu's trying his best, but there's going to be Timado rotating in. Ace, he's just barely alive. Where's that upheaval once again? The trample damage coming through onto tOfu. They're going to be able to drop the Meteor Hammer onto 2. Do they get the kill onto Kasane now? Because it is going to be tOfu going down. Another Pulverize cancelled. Or the damage coming through onto Ace. One more right click. It's going to be not enough as dyrachyo, he joins in. Bryle, he is clapping, but it's just going to be him begging for his life here. The right click's coming out. Bryle with the refraction charges, but he might actually be able to get the kill onto dyrachyo. dyrachyo with the armor, and Ari's going to be able to get in the Impale. It goes his way. He gets the kill, and Seleri wasn't able to help out his teammate. And Timado now as well. Is he going to be in trouble here? Because there's going to be 4 heroes from the side of Gaimin Gladiators making a move. Oh, the TP comes in.
No.
tOfu. He sees Timado. The Sprout comes out.
Nice
it blocks
block.
him. Yeah, Quinn's going to be a hero as well. But the TPs, the mass TPs, the Golem has already been dropped now. It's going to be the ultimate coming through. Ravage. But that Troll Warlord, he's still alive. His ultimate's still going. And now they dive in. Kasane, what can they do with this one? The swap comes out, but Timado's not going to be alive from that. And it looks like they dissimulate. Quinn's trying to get himself away from this one. Bryle's going to be chased. Spirit Vessel coming out. The damage, it's going to be way too much. Bryle goes down. Kasane, he is trying to get himself just protecting the rest of his team, but he will eventually fall. It looks like there's going to be an onslaught. Can they catch up to him though? Kasane, yeah, there's going to be Astral Step forward, and Quinn, he will be able to pick up the kill. I think this is going to be a full 5-man wipe here as the dive comes through the backlines. Quinn, he wants to go to Whitemon. Was that Remnant is going to be dropping it 2 seconds. Whitemon, the TP comes in from tOfu. Sprout's going to be there now as well, and the Remnant catches him, and Quinn, he does get the double kill. All 5 heroes on the side of TSM dead, and Quinn, he has to TP himself away. He's looking fairly unhealthy. Gaimin Gladiators are kind of swinging off here, and you can see that, like you say, he's just. I thought it was going to be maybe, you know, Whitemon gets away here, and no, he TPs himself right in front. Okay, Whitemon stops with the magic missile, but you know the Sprout comes out here, and Whitemon just cannot get himself back. And tOfu, he secures that full 5-man wipe.
Yeah, very, very nicely done. As we see, Kasane will blade mail and get out, but there's an angry Quinn here. Double damage.
Got it, but he's also going to be pulverized here. No way to swap. The swap actually comes out. tOfu, he's going to get pretty darn low. He's being cleaned up by the troll, and now Quinn going to try and dance himself out of danger, run himself away. There's going to be the dive in here from Kasane. Ace, does he want to try and come into this one? There is no Ravage to throw out here. Stormhammer comes through, connects onto Kasane. It's going to be the drive back by the Remnant as well. And it looks like 3 heroes, that 3-man impale here. What damage can they do from this one? They're going to try and go for that Ravage now as well. It does connect. They take down the Nyx. They take down the troll. Can they take down Bryle as well? Bryle's trying to run himself away. The Remnant gets dropped, and they take down another 4. This time, Kasane, he is going to be the lone survivor. And it looks like Quinn all the way through. He just keeps on getting himself in, out, in, out. So, yeah, the blade mail on the primals is always a funny one to me, because it's like, it's not like you're the LC, it's not like you're an axe that can force the other team to attack you. So I get the idea behind it, you know, but it just seems as soon as you see it pops, then well, we might see him Bryle being popped in now as well. Yeah, they come in, even going to drop the meteor hammer on top of him. They get another kill, and Bryle, it's not looking great for the bit. I think we dropped a bit of a curse on him, you know, saying how great he was looking when he got to the top of the table here. Speaking of, though, dyrachyo, does he get himself away from this one? They have the control, they have the pulverized. tOfu is going to try and come in and back up his carry. The swap comes out, but is there going to be any follow-up from this? So it looks like tOfu, the follow-up's going to be the Sven, turning himself around and says, yeah, I actually want to go to this one. And they stop Kasane in his tracks, in his place, and now they're going to be able to get a kill on the Primal Beast. It seems there is going to be some stuns coming through from Ari, but is it going to be enough to protect Kasane? Because the Stormhammer comes out now. Quinn's getting involved. Spire Carapace comes out. It looks like they're going to be able to clean up on the Whitemon now as well. Whitemon does go down around this tier 2 tower. Well, it goes around and around and around, and then Ari will fall down, and even the tier 2 tower might be taken down from this as well.
I gotta say, Gaimin Gladiators, that anchor, a lot of people felt like the shard on Tidehunter was nerfed once they read that patch, but it really, against some matchups, it's so good. TA, you couldn't blink away, and now the Primal couldn't onslaught away as Bryle dies again, and GG are just getting away with so much Timado now.
He's the Spirit Vessel's on top of the Troll, so he's going to struggle even if he does pop that ult. The Warlock Golem comes out here. Timado forced to pop that BKB just to run himself away, and we're looking at 21 minutes in, and the diving tier 3s, there's tier 2 towers still on the field here, and Gaimin Gladiators, they don't care. This ain't their base, but they're going to try their best to take over it. Well, Pulverize comes out onto dyrachyo. dyrachyo is just going to turn himself around here. Ravage gets committed once again. They get the kill on the Prime. Please, for the love of God, go back and take the tier 2 towers, as he might be able to get the kill onto Ace. Ace going to get himself away from this one. It looks like the Watermelon, he's finally going to be sliced in half as Seleri. He will get that TP out. dyrachyo just goes right back into the jungle to farm. Yeah, no, I mean, it's not the quickest Roshan in the world, but TSM not there to contest it.
They just don't have the gold anymore. Hard was committed by Kasane already.
Yeah, and again, I've not seen much of it on the anchor, so I personally don't know how imbalanced it is, but there is going to be some balance given back. Swap comes out here. Kasane going to get himself away. Yeah, they're just going to dive forward. They get the kill onto the bench, and then they go forward. The leash comes out, and they clean up Kasane after the fact. And this is just... It is absolutely bonkers here for Gaimin Gladiators. Well, at least this time they have the tier 2 tower down, so they can go towards the tier 3s.
Now, even when the Primal comes back, more like 40 seconds of a gap between the BKB being up for Timado.
And Impale going to be used from the next Assassin to try and buy some time. But overall, this is just Gaimin Gladiators. Yeah, they can't get Megas because there's still a tier 2 tower standing, but they might not even need Megas. They just might say, you know what, we're going to take your tier 3s, we're going to take your axe, and then we're just going to go walk into your fountain, and you have to deal with us.
I think the only move you have right now is giving away the set of barracks, and you fight with all your strength when the BKB is back up here for Timado. I don't think fighting is gonna actually help at all.
Yep, God Strength comes through. You have the trained army coming out now as well. Kasane trying to clean up a little bit, but doesn't want to overcommit though without the rest of his team. So they are going to be able to take that last tier 3 tower. The Gaimin Gladiators dive comes in. Oh, are they going to be able to catch out now as well? Ari's going to go down. It looks like the Troll Warlord Ravage will be committed. Ari buys back. This Ravage is going to be thrown out now as well as the Golem, and it looks like the damage Ace can get himself away. Big commitments from the ults from Gaimin Gladiators, but it looks like they're just trying to draw TSM out of the base. Maybe try and force out a couple more buybacks. They've already got one from Ari. The damage coming through. Yeah, Quinn's going to dive into the backline once again, and you can see that Whitemon's taking a whole lot of pressure. That Spirit Vessel's taking him down. Timado, the BKB's going to be wearing off. Can he get himself away? He still holds the ultimate. Kasane, though, he might not be so lucky. Dragged back into the Remnant, and he has no buyback as the buyback comes out from the Vengeful Spirit. And now they go into Ari. That is a dieback. This is going to be Megas. I wouldn't be surprised if we're queuing up the Fat Lady at the, as we speak, because it looks like she's about to hit the stage.
Alright, looks like this is GG. I mean, unfortunate. I think TSM's draft was decent, but we definitely underestimated how impactful NP can be in these side lanes. I think that alongside the Tide Shard was really the difference maker in how GG was able to take this game.